Well, howdy doody doodies. You know, I was watching news the other morning and I was watching an interview with old Bill O'Reilly, who's written the book, Killing of Jesus. A very interesting book, but it's more on the political aspect of it and what was happening during that time than the religious aspect, although he did make a comment, and that's what I want to talk about today. His comment was that the Pope has issued a questionnaire that he's sending around to all the Catholics everywhere so that they can fill out what they think about modern times and how they feel about all these things. But the statement that O'Reilly made was that the people are leaving the Catholic Church and not really coming back in and not caring about it so much is because of the scandal with the priests. You know, the pedophilia things and wanting these kids and messing around and all that. In some areas, believe it or not, in South America, the Catholic priests do get married. They don't do it publicly, but they do. And that was one of the things that he put in that thing. Should they or shouldn't they? And should the women be allowed to be priests? Well, first place, let's talk about not just the Catholic Church, but all religions. If you think for yourself, and if you study this thing, the Bible and all the writings that are available and all the other good books, you have a lot of doubt that's placed in your mind, and a little bit of confusion. Well, maybe a lot of confusion and a little bit of doubt. I don't know how you want to place it, but that's the way it is. Why? Well, lots of contradictions in all of them. The Bible contradicts itself a lot and says different things that just don't make sense. Old boy I was talking to, I brought him up before, was talking about the King James Version of the Bible, and he said, the Bible says it, I believe it, and that settles it. But it still don't make no sense. And that's what I asked him. I said, well, how do you make sense out of this and that? And I explained the different things. And, well, he says, I don't care. He says, I believe it. And they tell me if I don't believe it, I'm going to go to hell. Hell, you say. Well, my old story is about the different religions is that one religion says that there ain't no hell, and the other one says to hell there ain't. And you got to kind of weigh that a little bit when you're thinking of these things. Yep, you can't just take things and say, I believe it because it's written. Shoot, if that's the case, why, Aesop's Fables should be a good book for you to believe. You can believe in little gnomes and all kinds of things. Well, I want you to think for yourself, and I know you do too. That's the beauty of all this. We're all getting more educated. We're getting to think better and to realize things. Now, I'm not against religion. I think religion's done some good things and some awful, horrible things too. Not so good. But in the name of religion. Religion, a Latin word, means tied to God. We're more than tied to God. We have God within us. We are in the small everything that God is in the large. How do I know? It says so in the good book. He said we were created in his nature, not image. Now, and likeness. Now, I did say likeness. So that means that we have the capability to give love even where we get evil in return. Well, that ain't going to stop it. That don't mean you should be a doormat and lay back. Sometimes you got to have tough love. You got to be able to protect yourself while you're getting that love, and you can't put your head in the sand. You know, I got a lady that comes to our meetings. She always said, well, I left the Catholic Church because of the way the priests were in our area. Another lady said to me, how can you have all this negativity around you and you promote it by telling people about it, and it interferes with our positive thinking? Well, lady, I told her, if that interferes with your positive thinking, you ain't thinking positive. Are you thinking positive? Do you believe or do you know? Study it. Learn to know it. So all I want to tell you is the truth is there. Jesus had all the truth and he taught it mightily. And I'm going to go into that on our next talk. God bless y'all.